What is going on, YouTube? It's been a minute since I've made a video, but today I'm going to be reading some of the weirdest fetishes that people actually have. Okay, but I'm not gonna waste your time. Let's just start. Okay, 1. Abrasion, a subcategory of BDSM that involves feeling aroused by scratchy or hard surfaces like sandpaper. 2. Acrotomophilia, arousal to amputees, people who have lost or experienced the removal of a body part such as a finger, hand, toe, foot, hand, arm, or leg. So you're telling me that there's people that look at an amputee and they're like, oh yeah, that turns me on. What the fuck? 3. Acteristy, arousal to the sun rays. What the fuck? Agalmatophilia, feeling aroused by statues. Statues? So you're telling me you guys can go to the Statue of Liberty and you get turned on? What the fuck? Anestemophilia, arousal to a person of extreme stature, giant or dwarf. Apotemnophilia, arousal to oneself as an amputee. Autogynephilia, males feeling aroused by oneself female form in reality or imagination. How does that make sense? In reality or imagination? There can be a reality to that? The fuck? Autoplushophilia, feeling attracted to oneself when imagining being dressed as a giant cartoon, stuffed animal, or plush toy. What the fuck? Oh my Jesus Christ. Chasmophilia, arousal to caves, valleys, and crevices, narrow cracks in the rock or walls. Are you guys like doing stuff to those cracks, or are they just there for show and for your liking? Claustrophilia, being aroused in closed and confined spaces. How does that make... What? Clamicophilia, arousal to falling downstairs. That's a thing? Yeah, so that's definitely not normal. Coprophilia, arousal to feces. Oh! Cuckolding, a female partner sleeping with another man to humiliate her male partner while she was aware of the relationship. While he is aware of the relationship. Yeah, we all know what cucking is, but... like, you're just sitting in a corner, like... and watching your baddie big get smashed by another dude, and you're just cool with that, and it turns you on. Okay, if anybody watching this video is of any of these kinks, because I'm genuinely curious as to who feels this way. Electrostimulation, using the power of electricity, electric shock for kink. A lightning bolt makes you nut. Ephebophilia, feeling aroused by adolescents between the age of 15 and 19. People think of adolescence and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna go beat my meat. Erotic asphyxiation, am I saying that right? Breath play, limiting the supply of oxygen to the brain during sex to intensify orgasm and heighten arousal. Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. Choking, that's kind of what that's saying. I feel like that one's common though, right? I would imagine so. Exhibitionism, arousal to displaying one's sexual organs in public. No. Fetishism, arousal to objects that have physically been in contact with the desired person. Formicophilia, feeling aroused by insects. Oh my god, that actually a thing? Frotteurism, feeling aroused by touching a stranger secretly in crowded places. That's just creepy. That's just molestation. Gerontophilia, arousal to the elderly. That's your grandmother. That's your grandfather. Hebephilia, arousal to the children of pubescent age, 11 to 14 years old. Okay, that's just that's pedophilia. That's not hebephilia, that's pedophilia. Catotronophilia, feeling aroused by the thoughts of having sex or actually having sex in front of the mirrors. I mean, if you want to watch yourself, then I guess that's fine. Nismolognia, arousal caused by being tickled. That's supposed to make you laugh. So, lithophilia, feeling aroused by stones and gravels. What the fuck? Masochism, masochism, arousal to experiencing physical and psychological pain. Oh, Jesus Christ. Melisophilia, arousal to bees and wasps. What am I reading? Genuinely, what am I reading? Am I reading this right? Because arousal to bees and wasps? Dude, no! Nosolingus, arousal to sucking on a partner's nose. Nebulophilia, feeling aroused by fog. Okay, I'm starting to think that these are just made up. Because there's no way somebody sees the fog and they're like... Necrophilia, being aroused by corpses. I've heard of this one. We learned about it in school. Pause. In health class, some kid brought it up and teacher said it was actually a thing. Objectophilia, arousal to a particular object regardless of whether it has been in contact with the desired person or not. Partialism, feeling sexually aroused by body parts other than the reproductive ones, like calves, biceps, etc. Okay, now that makes sense. Like if a girl has thick thighs, like if a guy is like big biceps or abs, like that makes sense. Pedophilia, arousal to prepubescent children below 9 years old. So pedophilia is below 9 years old, and hebephilia is, what was it, like 11 through 14? Yeah, it was 11 through 14. So what's in between that at 10 years old? Podophilia, being aroused by feet. Selesmophilia, being aroused by the act of stuttering. Oh my god, I'm starting to think that these are made up. This is like getting weirder and weirder every second. Actually, no. Wasps and bees, that's probably the weirdest one so far. Or corpses. Pterophilia, being aroused when tickled by feathers. Pubophilia, arousal to pubic hair. Okay, I can't judge that one a whole bunch, but that's, I don't know. It makes sense, but at the same time, no. Pygophilia, arousal to buttocks. Queerophilia, being specifically attracted to fingers, a good manicure, or hands. Sadism, arousal by causing physical and psychological pain. Savantophilia, sexual arousal and attraction to mentally challenged and deformed. Spectrophilia, sexual attraction to ghosts or images in the mirrors. Stygiophilia, what? Being aroused by the thought of damnation or hellfire. Teleophilia, that's how you say it. Arousal to reproductive aged adults. Teratophilia, sexual attraction to monsters or deformed people. Titilinga, arousal to tickling others. Transvestic fetishism, arousal to women's garments touching male skin or checkout. Trans escort. Trichophilia, feeling sexually aroused by human hair, arm hair, chest hair, pubic hair, hair on your head, and even animal fur. Animal fur? Animal fur? No! No, no, no! Urophilia, golden shower water sports. Arousal to urine, urinating on others, or being urinated on by others. Isn't Bonnie Blue doing like a golden shower thing for her baby shower? Yet Bonnie Blue hosted a controversial baby shower event in June 2026 that combined traditional games with explicit adult activities for her subscribers. The event, which lasted approximately 6 hours, attracted 112 male attendees who were required to undergo STI testing and sign consent forms before participating. Yeah, I saw an interview about it on TikTok, but I didn't know if it was true, so that's crazy. That's her baby, bro. Vorophilia, arousal to eating the body parts of another person. Like eating or eating. Okay. Voyeurism, arousal to spying on others for sexual pleasure. That's just not right. Xylophilia, arousal to the wood. It's wood. So that guy leaning over that wood, he's like, I'm gonna fuck this wood. Zoophilia, sexual fixation on non-human animals. The only one that I'm like genuinely like disgusted about is being aroused by corpses, because what the fuck? And this one is just straight sexual assault. Touching somebody in public without people knowing, like that's just weird. I don't know, that was kind of a crazy list, but that was a little weird, but it's okay because people have their own lives and their own opinions. But that's it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe and like the video, because I'm at 701 subscribers and we can go up from there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.